Hello everybody, welcome to the Football Daily Weekly. Lovely to see you. It's good to have you back with us. We're going to be doing a Q&A. We've got the Q's and these gentlemen have got the A's. Lawrence is here.
A pair of A's.
And Adam's here as well.
I am indeed.
Oh my God, the man is back for one last time.
Yeah.
One last time.
We've
had
contractually, because actually he's not allowed back due to what happened.
We've
detailed that in the comments.
Yeah.
There's been some interesting stories.
Yeah, haven't there?
Yeah. Told you not to take the job at FIFA.
Yeah.
A few people asking, only a few asking.
At least one or two.
How's your yacht?
I think one of them's wrong. Oh, what?
Your yacht, sorry.
Oh, yeah. No, there's no yacht.
Yeah.
Right, let's get on with it then.
That's what they said.
Let's start off, shall we?
Yeah, okay.
With a question.
Go ahead.
Because it is a Q&A.
Yeah.
Sarah Abtrabat is asking this. Can Arsenal challenge for the title next season?
Well, we say this every summer.
Yeah.
At the end of every season, Arsenal finish the season really well, and you say, oh, they're going to challenge the title next season. Never quite happens. But, so the difference is, their squad is probably as good as it's ever been at the moment, since the Invincibles, I'd say at least. You've got Alexis Sanchez, you've got Cazorla, Ozil. There's some world-class players in there. Not Wilshere.
Ramsey?
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Focused?
But yeah, I mean, if they make one or two very good signings this summer, I think they're definitely going to be up there challenging Chelsea. Better check.
I mean, we were saying this on the podcast.
Yeah,
it's funny. It's funny you said that every end of every season we say, can Arsenal challenge for the title?
Yeah,
and then every season,
well, we say the same
if they
thing
just
next
need two more signings.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But
I'd just say the quality is higher than it's ever been. So therefore, that makes you think it's going to be slightly different.
Lawrence, Jose Mourinho is still operating in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Thus, can Arsenal win the title?
Yes, I think they can. I don't think they will.
Okay. Well, that rationale, is Leicester City can win the title.
Well, no, because Arsenal will run it close, or at least they'll be as close as they were this year. I think if anything, Arsenal are going to be in the title run-in next season.
Right,
and that's what I'm saying.
And that would be an improvement, would it not?
Well, yeah, I think so. Which means that they potentially have the chance of winning it. What I'm saying is I think that there are other teams in there who have proven that they can get there, and that's why you would not say conclusively, yes, Arsenal will win. Like with Chelsea, you can say, right, okay, here we go, yeah, they've got a very realistic chance of winning it next season. They've proven themselves this season, and therefore next season they can do the same. The difference with, and this is what's interesting, the difference with Chelsea next year is, can John Terry play all those games that he played this season? Will they have such a solid back line? If Arsenal buy someone and do make a solid back line, maybe they'll take on some of the qualities that Chelsea have had this year, and so you'll see a bit of a shift of the balance in power. And if they get someone like Petr Cech, who again is a title-winning goalkeeper, then you've got someone who can push them over. I think, like Adam says, those two signings, then you're going to see a closer to Chelsea-Arsenal.
Good answer, chaps. Good answer. Dason Adamson is asking, what will be our biggest transfer in the summer? I think perhaps what's the biggest transfer in the summer going to be? Just a blind prediction.
Sterling?
Yeah, you know what? Probably Raheem Sterling, isn't it?
Because
Bayern Munich apparently dropped their interest, but apparently Rafael Benitez likes him. Or Real Madrid.
Real Madrid?
Yeah. Why not? Do you reckon?
Well, I think it's just because Benitez bought him in at Liverpool. I think Benitez probably wants... I don't know, maybe he does kind of fit into what Benitez wants. Benitez used to... I always go back to that Valencia side that Benitez won the league with, and you think of the tricky wingers they had in Vicente and people like that. So maybe he does like people like that.
Or he could go Man City. Either way, it looks like is he going to leave?
I was expecting a bit more of an outrageous one, chaps.
Okay, Falcao.
No, Falcao's
not. Again, another. He's on the move.
Hummels. It's not outrageous,
I
is
think
it?
he's going to leave.
But Hummels would be a big transfer, I think.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be outrageous, though. It would just be, that would be a huge transfer, because that would really transfer the defensive powers.
Yeah, but I mean, people like Bale's probably not going to leave. Pogba, I think they're saying he's more likely
to Man City.
Well, apparently he's more likely to go to Barcelona.
I reckon Man
which isn't
City.
going to happen until next January. You reckon he's going to go Man City?
Yeah, just a little inside info.
Go on, then. You heard it first.
I reckon Higuain to Arsenal.
That's mental.
They said sensational.
There you go.
Sensational, I reckon. No. Raheem Sterling.
No,
Real
Madrid. The word sensational doesn't appear in that. It's just
appears?
biggest transfer in the summer.
Raheem Sterling.
Because it costs 50 odd.
There you go. Little Lou asking, who's going to win the Copa America this year? Good question. The Copa America is coming up very, very soon.
Great question.
Argentina.
Yeah.
Everything.
Chile are the hosts.
Yeah.
And Chile were very impressive.
Chile were very
in the World Cup.
I don't think Uruguay will win it unless they manage to get through this UEFA thing and the FIFA thing and
overturn
Suarez's ban, which for some reason they seem to think that because FIFA have lost their morals, now they can lose theirs. So biting's fine as well, is it?
While the cats have
being
investigated,
yes,
the mice will get away with murder.
Yeah.
Or biting.
You didn't kill anyone.
Yeah.
But then, okay, I'm going to say, I mean, if Argentina.
Argentina, that was an obvious one. Fancy Colombia. Good one.
Yeah, I quite like Colombia, but they're not as strong as Argentina or
Falcao?
Brazil?
Yeah, I think probably Argentina, isn't it? I mean, look how they got to the final last year in the World Cup, and Messi wasn't even at his peak. Now he's at absolute best form. So I think he's probably going to inspire them to the win.
I fancy the host Chile to do it.
You're all right.
You're wrong.
Colombia? Falcao.
Falcao, yeah.
Well, Falcao didn't
He's on
feature in the World Cup, and they got to the quarterfinals.
Yeah. So imagine with Falcao.
No, I think they were. But would it have been one of those ones where they were better without him?
Yeah. I think either way they'd have been good with or without.
Brazil, with very little word on Brazil there.
Yeah, everyone seems to just think that another Germany will step up, and that's not. There's not a Germany in South America.
Brazil still got. I mean, okay, they got
a lot of Germans in South America, but for different reasons.
They got absolutely easy. They got absolutely trounced, of course, in that semi-final, but they still got to the semi-final.
Yeah, that's a good point. So overall,
Chile, I'm going for. Who are you going for?
Argentina.
Argentina. Boring.
But fair enough, if that's who you think, that's who you think. George is asking, can Mourinho revive Falcao's career? He made Drogba a much better player.
Yeah, but
Drogba was great.
He was very young. He shaped Drogba.
I think
Falcao
is done.
I think
the injuries had a
really?
big. Yeah, I think he's done.
I think you're wrong.
I don't think I am.
I think Falcao will go somewhere.
I don't think he's going to go to Chelsea, so I think the question's irrelevant.
But if he did, presumably he did. Or assuming.
Lots of ifs.
No, that would mean he wanted him, though. That would mean that Mourinho then had wanted him and would say, let's bring him in. And then he would think he could do something with him.
But he's not going to be first choice over
Okay,
Costa.
but
he could be first choice with.
Right, okay, well let me rephrase the question, George, for you for the sake of this.
Go on, mate.
Can Falcao's career be revived?
Yes.
I think so, but not at Chelsea. I feel like the injury did have a big impact. He's never going to be the player he was, but I definitely don't think Chelsea is the club where he's going to be revived his career. He's never going to be first choice.
He clearly needs a lot of first team football.
Yeah. I also think it'll be a bias side with the Latin influence. Because I just think that I think part of what they've reported in South America, Colombia specifically, is that he doesn't feel particularly loved by LVG, and therefore, because of that coldness that maybe he finds it difficult to work with. He's found it hard at Manchester United. Whereas
needs an arm around his shoulder.
Well, talk to Simeone and he, all the comments that he's
I'll bring
made
you back
about
later.
Yeah, I've got all their numbers. If we could just hook them up, somehow Mourinho can get Falcao and revive his career. But the point would be, Simeone says, he needs an arm around him, he needs someone who's going to show him love. Tigers need that.
Tigers do need.
Tigers really do need love next season, bloody hell.
Indeed they do. Last question, gentlemen. Put the paper down.
Paper down.
This is serious stuff.
Okay,
now, we've got a question from Ben Banks _17 saying, should England boycott FIFA? Yeah, because Greg Dyke, the head of the FA, is saying England, he's trying to get the UEFA nations together. Now, the problem with that is, if all the UEFA nations agree on that, then they might have a bit of power.
I think they've discussed this wrong.
What?
I just think there are so many strands of power going in different directions.
Which is the point I was about to make, that he wants to unite all of UEFA against FIFA effectively, and he says that our FA, especially the English FA, are rich enough. We don't need FIFA. But the trouble is, there was reports that France, Spain, Russia, and a number of the Eastern European nations voted for Blatter. So to unite them all against a man who has given people a lot of funding, a lot of money. Well, how that money's been distributed, let's not speculate on that. But Blatter has an awful lot of support, especially in Africa and Asia.
Yes, weirdly.
So Greg Dyke has to be careful because they're clearly in a minority here. But should England?
Yes. So I think nothing will change until people take action. So obviously, even the FBI and legal authorities taking action hasn't affected Blatter too much. He's still going about his job.
At the moment. I mean, they only brought this out 2 days before the election, so he's not going to suddenly...
But the thing that's actually going to make an impact is probably, to FIFA, is money. So part of that money comes from sponsors. So if sponsors start pulling out...
Mostly TV deals, really, isn't it?
Yeah, so if the sponsors start pulling out, that's going to be a problem. But like you're saying, TV deals. So if England boycott the World Cup, France, Germany, Italy, big nations like that, you might see the TV companies come in and say, well, this isn't what we paid for. That's going to create the problems, which could lead to Blatter's downfall, which in the end could lead to...
But is it just about Blatter? I mean, if Blatter
but if Blatter goes and then all this stuff kicks off, then FIFA's going to have to reform. They're going to have to do a top-to-bottom reform if these sort of things happen. Sponsors pulling out, TV companies, different federations. That's going to lead to reform in FIFA. Not necessarily just Blatter, but you know, from the top down.
So England should boycott FIFA. To go back to the question.
Yes, with other people. They should find people to pair up.
Which is what they're doing.
What he's saying, Greg's saying it, mate. He's going to do it.
The problem is,
come and join us.
I agree with this. I just don't agree with what Greg's saying. I don't like the fact that he's saying we're rich enough to do it.
Yeah.
I think that what he's missing there is part of the point of what FIFA's trying to achieve, which is to globalise the game financially as well. And if he's saying we're rich enough to do it and break away, he's using some of the power they've built through the past, which is not right. So Greg's half right. I like Greg. He was great at the BBC.
Yeah.
He was.
There's so much more to this. Deserves a whole Q&A.
My goodness, we're going to have to go there. Hey,
that was
my giddy arms.
Very
I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, it's big stuff. This is what's going on. This is the head of. This is our game,
football,
the
mate.
beautiful game.
Exactly.
Our game, your game, their game. You can't see them.
Yeah. Maybe not their game.
Adam.
Your game,
Yes.
your game, you know.
It's been a pleasure having you back.
Oh, thanks very
I
much.
speak on behalf of every single person
Yeah,
that is viewing this right now.
Apart from those other ones.
Where are you going?
Not you.
So, after working on it for a long time, I'm actually leaving the channel.
You built this channel, didn't you?
Yes, but I'm moving on to new things
You
now.
built this channel on rock
Such
and
as
roll.
one of these things is a podcast called Out the Front Free with you. You're on it as well.
Yeah, with
aren't
me,
you?
I'm on it.
Yeah.
You've listened, haven't you?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
It took way too long to
I believe I listened.
No, I have
once.
listened. You know I've
it's
listened.
been it's been 3 years here, so I'm moving on to new projects, but it's in safe hands. You guys will still be here, so I look forward to watching it every week.
So that's where Adam's going, everybody. When you say where is Adam, now you know.
Very nice.
Well,
You can find him on said podcast. Lawrence, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you very much. Adam,
We're going to miss you.
the memories will live on.
Thanks very
Thank you very
much.
much for your
Can't do a
questions.
podcast anymore, mate.
We'll see you very soon.
Bye.
Bye.